to our Pro Twins, our both categories. Can we make it up the stairs if you're in line for some glory here? Fantastic. We'll start with our pre-2020 Pro Twins, and I would like to just say a massive congratulations and thank you to all the Pro Twin family that have made this championship split into two, and it's been phenomenal to still have the awesome stuff of the new and the old acknowledged as well, so that's brilliant stuff, so that's cool. And pre-2020 third overall, Vaughan, Maine. So Vaughan not with us here, but we wish him all the best. And second overall for pre-2020, Jared Horn. And our brand new pre-2020 Pro Twin champion, Bob Irving. All right, into our post-2020 edition, and in third place, not with us, but let's hear it for Johnny Lewis. Johnny's got a six-pack all of a sudden. Second overall for the championship, Bruce Telford. And our brand new Pro Twin champion, let's hear it for Dave Fellows. Well done, mate.
Yeah, no, it's been a great season. It's my first nationals, so no, it's nice to be up here. Big shout out to Jeff Irving. I mean, literally, without you I wouldn't be here, but without you I wouldn't be standing up here with the trophy, so no, make it pretty easy just to jump on the bike and ride it. So no, massive thanks to the officials, the club, I mean, and everybody here. I mean, without you guys, it just wouldn't be the same, so no, thank you. And a big shout out to Andy Scouten. The work he does behind the scenes is massive, so no, thanks Andy.
First off, huge congratulations to Bob. Did what I couldn't do last season and clinched the title in his first year. Don't know how I feel about first loser again, but you know, it's consistent. Massive thanks to Auckland Motorcycle Club. They've run two awesome events, 2 weekends in a row. Thank you so much to the marshals, you guys are legends. Big thank you to Kip Racing, Krista, my partner, who's been a legend throughout it, through my racing, going away every other bloody weekend. Thanks to Robert and the team from KSS, hooking us up with some good suspension, Pirelli tyres, they work wonders, and BRM Dyno, those guys are absolute legends, and I wouldn't be up here again if it weren't for those guys. Thank you.
Johnny can't be here today, he's at home rested up with a bit of a sore leg that he got himself in Chicago. I'd just like to thank Dave for winning the championship and Bruce for getting second. He'd also like to thank his pit crew Steve that sort of looks after him and watches us, so yeah, thanks.
Hey, big thanks for the organisers putting this meeting on, it's been absolutely awesome. Big thanks from my sponsors, Pirelli helmets, Pirelli tyres, AGV helmets, and Redline Oil, and big shout out to TR20. I couldn't have done it without you guys, man. You guys rock. Cheers.
Yeah, super over the moon about this. You know, when I started racing about 4 or so years ago, I never thought I'd be winning races, let alone standing there in the championship. So yeah, super happy. It's been some amazing memories and friendships and camaraderie and everything over the last few years, and memories I'll cherish really much. Especially special it's been the last year racing. I think I'm going to focus on some health challenges and spending some time with the family. Just really grateful for everything over the last few years. The memories and friendships, as I say. So I want to thank everyone here, but in particular the TR20 team, Luke, Sophie, Bruce. You guys are amazing. Everything you've done is just I appreciate it so much. But I can't put into words enough the appreciation and gratitude I have for Dylan and Joe and all the hard work they do. For me, just really can't thank them enough. It means so much. It blows my mind. So thanks so much, guys. Love you a lot. course, I need to say thank you to other sponsors, Rally, Kane, Robert, KCS, and particularly DY. Been huge help this season. It's really made a huge difference, so I really appreciate that. Thanks to Andy for making the class, the system work. Really appreciate that, and everyone who's contributed to making it a success, and of course all the organisers and everyone here. You guys are all awesome, and Brian, Rooster, Carlton, Dentures Plus. Thank you, Ron. And Elena, my wife. Thanks so much.
Yeah, I was going to miss out. Yes, and apologies from SJ, but for Bob, we will have that trophy. We will have that trophy for you, matey. So there is a perpetual trophy for that class, but unfortunately there's been an earthquake between us and the trophy. So and a storm, and a typhoon, and a cyclone, and everything else thrown at it. The next acknowledgement, but there is no trophies, but I would like to do a shout out for the 5 competitors in our Super Sport 600B class, because without these guys fronting up for their entries, they're helping to pay the way for everybody to benefit, because without numbers you don't have an event. So we love you all, and you are Ben Green, Nick Lascelles, Alan Grouch, Garth Wilson, and Daniel Price. So if we can give all those guys a round of applause. Thank you very, very much, guys. We need you. We need your lots. All right, before we get underway with our Super Sport 600, I'd like to call to the stage, please, the Love Machine, Jared Love, who's got a very special trophy in New Zealand road racing. We lost a real legend of our sport, and he was part of the 600 class back in the day. So we'd like to acknowledge him right here in the prize giving, and we'll let the Love Machine take this away. So thank you for all the hard work and dedication that's gone on to this trophy, and we'll take it over to you, Jared.
Yeah, this one means a lot. It's pretty special, so thank you to all of you for coming along, and there's a lot of people that contribute to getting all of you riders into the track and stuff, and the hidden heroes and stuff that put it all on. And so we've done a little special trophy. Dylan and Joe were the proud participants of that one, the winners last time. It was a special guy, Daniel McLaughlin, in my life, and there's a lot of people around that you'll all have in your life that enable you to actually get to the track, and that's an unwritten, unseen thing. So you've all got those special people. So I donated a trophy, and it's called the Good Bastards Award. There's a lot of good bastards around. We crashed a bike a while ago, and a lot of good people have stepped forward. There's a lot of cool people, and you don't get acknowledged, you don't get the trophy. So this is a big thank you. Yeah, Daniel meant a lot, and it was unfortunate that he died of cancer. So everyone's going through a lot of things in life, and this is just a meaningful thing that I want to try and give back to people.
Sorry, my right arm doesn't work too well. But yeah, just on the back of Daniel McLaughlin, he was such a enthusiastic, compassionate guy who just absolutely loved racing. His whole life was racing. He raced nationally on 600s way back in the day, and he done really well. But the way he would open his door to anyone. I mean, I don't remember how many bikes we built in the back of his garage after a weekend when we'd stacked our bikes or blowing up motors and just tried to put the thing back together to get ready for the next day. So he was just one of those good, down-to-earth, good-hearted dudes. So, and there's plenty of them around the paddock, so it's nice to have something that represents, that for everyone. So it's means a lot, and I hope, people do have a bit of respect for everyone around the pits in that regards to everyone that works really hard and late nights trying to fix bikes and stuff. I know we've had it this season where we've had to spend 2 a.m, 3 a.m. to put bikes back together, so just to get out there and do it all again the next night, So here's to all those good buggers out there, and yeah, looking forward to next season.
The winner this season, it's his first season, he's impressed me, and you love him to bits like a brother, Marcus.
Well, first season racing, cool. I reckon there's way more people that deserve it more than me. But yeah, got some pretty cool people around that have helped up along the way. Like Dylan, he's been massive, my boys and Jared. So. This is pretty special. Thank you very much, Jared. Well done. That is a trophy to keep alive in New Zealand road racing. He was a real legend and sorely missed in the paddock. So let's go to our 600 Supersport paddock. If you're in the top three, please make your way up the stairs. And this has been absolutely breathtaking, this racing so far this season. So let's start getting pretty excited, because our top three overall in New Zealand 600 Supersport racing, a couple of them are not with us here for the prize giving, but we're going to acknowledge them anyway. In third overall for the championship, Rogan Chandler. Oh, looking good, Rogan. All right, 2NZ and almost there, but it's a brilliant honour to announce Mr. Jake Lewis. And what we touched on just before, not with us here, he's off to take on the world, but let's hear it for our National 600 Supersport champion, Cormac Buchanan.
Obviously I'm not ginger enough to be Rogan, but yeah, he was real sick this morning and decided to go home pretty early because he was under the weather. But yeah, I'd like to thank TSS Motorcycles, Suzuki, Top Cat Roofing, obviously Ray for putting on an awesome ride this season. Bit of bad luck, but it's all good. These guys rode fast, so can't complain. Cheers.
Yeah, first of all, just want to say a massive thank you to all the marshals and everyone part of MNZ and all the clubs around the country that have run each event. Yeah, been a pretty cool season. I know it's been difficult for everybody and a few ups and downs, but thanks to everyone for supporting it all and continuing on and just charging through. Also a special thank you to Andy. I know it's not an easy job he's got there, but he's doing his best, and the championship's going to be better for it. So I hope he sticks around next year, and it's going to be a bigger and better one. But yeah, also a big thank you to my team. Awesome results, obviously 1-2 here with Cormac. So yeah, it's couldn't be better really. Yeah, amazing season, lots of fun, great racing. Really enjoyed it. So yeah, special thank you to the team, all our sponsors, Alphin Window Systems, Yamaha, Pirelli, everyone else on board. I have to say a big thanks to Av as well for her support. Also being a competitor, but a pretty good wife too. So and yeah, everyone in the whole Yamaha crew is awesome. You know, the guys on the Superbike side as well. Smokey does anything for everybody. He's legend of the paddock. So you know, he's pretty cool. I have to say a big thanks to Hank down there as well. He always gives me some encouraging words before I go out, especially about beating gingers. So yeah, thanks Hank. Yeah, just everyone for the support, and look forward to coming back next time. I know Smokey said some words for Cormac before, but I'd say Cormac would just like to thank everybody who supports him, and yeah, and the team and everyone who made, yeah, Josh and Amy especially for giving him the opportunity. And yeah, he'll be, I'm sure, making us all proud over in Europe. You can ask for New Zealand and putting us.
Yeah, well done. We'll do a photo shot there. Sorry, I should have given a few people a lesson on how to hold a radio microphone, because the antenna is built into it. Many people grab it like a drinking glass, and that's why they cut out like they're doing. So you just got to hold it gently at the top, and I suppose I've had a little bit of experience in it. So apologies for the PA. You think it's the PA cutting out, but actually she just can't impede the antenna, and we'll do much better. All right, Superbike B. Remembering, of course, the Suzuki series effectively has a support class of what we call the production and the Bears. So we have an opportunity there, but the Superbike B is carried on through Ruapuna, Teretonga, Motorfest and Taupo. We've had 7 riders up for this one, including the father and son combo of Luke and Mark Temple. So from 7th place, Mark Temple. From 6th, we've got Gershwin Scott. 5th, we've got Matthew Eggleton. And 4th, we've got Lars Boys and Muller. And 3rd, we've got Luke Temple. 2nd is Kevin Beaumont, the great Ducati man from Tianao. And a massive 178 points in front of him for first place. There is only one champion. Come on, the Mudman! It's the best looking bike in the paddock. He's got the coolest partner. That's why we all like him. All right. Thank you, Macca. Very good. And he's just a real legend to be around and a cool guy in a team. So thank you, Macca. I hope you keep supporting him, and I hope, Mud, that you continue to come back. So there it is, your New Zealand Superbike B champion, folks. Way more popular than Jacinda, eh? How cool is that? All right, let's get into the big one here. Let's hear it and get up the stairs if you're in the top accolades here. The New Zealand Superbike Championship. It's just been an absolute treat to look out the window and see these guys. Although the championship was decided early on in the piece with a round to spare, it's not really a true reflection of how amazing the racing has been. So let's hear it. Your new 3NZ wonderful season, Dave Sharp. Fabulous last day, and I think the streak now about 4 years worth, the winning the last race of the season. But well, let's hear it to NZ. Alistair Hugenboozer. Let's take another word for this man here. What an amazing journey in a 12 months he's had. The New Zealand Superbike champion, Mitch Reid.
Thanks, Mitch. Yeah, I'd just like to thank a few people. Grant Shivers, the owner of the KMD team, he sort of put me on the bike early on and trusted me to do a job, and I think I've done that, which is really cool, so thank you, Grant. My wife Danny over there, very, very supportive. She has a bike season and a non-bike season, so she thinks that the non-bike season is starting, but actually the KO GT is in 1 month, so it's just beginning. And Simon, who's just here taking some photos, he's been phenomenal in the pits. You know, a lot of our points came this year from being really well prepared and taking advantage where other people didn't. And that's all down to Simon. He just did such a phenomenal job, and I would not be here without you, Simon. So thanks to the whole team. It's been an awesome year. Great to be up here with you guys. I've got to admit, it's pretty surreal. I came into the sport from a very different position to these guys. And, I've still got a bit of work to do, and we're going to keep pushing. But yeah, it's a real honour to be up here with you two. And just, yeah, I've had such a fun year. It's been awesome, so I can't wait for next year.
There's so many people to thank, so forgive me if I forget anyone, but I'll start with the team. So massive thank you to Yamaha, Alpine Windows, the guys that helped put through the ringer this season, Hank, Red, Smokey, for dealing with more than what they should have. It's been a season of twos. We've had 2 wins, 2 motors given up, and we've chewed through 2 trailers. So, next season, hopefully a wee bit better. Congratulations to the Cowie guys, new team on the block. It's wicked to have a big green team here. It's wicked to have a red team here, and also a blue team. We just need to get those Suzuki's back. Congratulations to Mitch and his team. Just spotless full season. Yeah, Mitch and Tony actually. It's interesting following Tony, those starts, and yeah, it's unreal. Just retire. Thank you to Mum and Dad, always forget them. Travelled up, it's just me racing this year. Hopefully the older brother finishes his house and he's back on his superbike. Thank you to older brother as well for sending up his superbike as a spare that we didn't need this weekend, so that was pretty cool as well. I'm going to forget a whole lot of things, but thanks everyone turning up for PrizeGiving. I personally believe you need to come to PrizeGiving to pick up your points.
He tried locking me in my trailer.
Again, I would have forgotten a whole lot of people, but I think the sport's starting off to be in a really good position. There's some wicked chat with things happening next year. Everyone seems keen to try and up it, so there's some wicked ideas snowballing, and we're us three have been chatting a wee bit, and Mihi, probably mainly Mihi, but we've been talking, and we're going to try and make this championship a lot better than what should be. These banks should have been packed this weekend. There's been some wicked racing, so we want to sort of up that quite a bit. So stay tuned, and we'll see you all next year.
Tony can't retire, otherwise he can't steal points from you. You know, there's those starts, hey? He's the oldest dude, and he's just out whole shots us pretty much every time. So yeah, I don't know about that. But big congrats to Dad. Obviously riding fantastic. It's like he's getting younger. Massive thanks to Mum. You know, to Massus on call. My partner Mihi for putting up with everything we dealt with over the last 12 months. So yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate everything you do for me. So big thanks to Liam, my mechanic. Obviously, bike went good all season, apart from our fuel pump, but I blame Damo. He crashed the bike, so it's his fault. Yeah, like massive thank you to everyone that's turned up here at PrizeGiving. You know, this is what we need. We need the people here. You know, and you know, maybe it's not steal their points away, but yeah, we do need people to come along. And hey, it's been an awesome championship. You know, more rounds than we've had in the past few. You know, so it's good to. Obviously, we missed the first one, but good to have 5 rounds. And yeah, I really can't thank Lance from Honda enough, and Nick and the whole crew at Bluing Honda. You guys are awesome supporting us, and obviously there's been some tough times for the manufacturers as well. So for you guys to be sticking by us all, it's been awesome. And you know, obviously we're sort of getting out the other end of COVID now. So here's moving forward. The championship's gonna take a new direction. Andy's done a fantastic job with what he's had and little experience that he's got. So massive thank you to you, Andy, and your team. Always forget Neil and Brad Ritchie. Thank you for all your guys' hard work over the years. Yeah, even yesterday, just missing you as well, Neil. You know, you guys work so well together. It's fantastic. And if you ever get opportunity to go up and have a chat to them in the commentary box, I jumped in there today, and I need some work on the commentary side of things, but it's a bit of fun, and yeah, it's great. I guess they get a bit of a different perspective on the other side of the camera of what we're talking about. So yeah, hey, a massive thank you to my whole Team Reese crew. Yeah. You guys are fantastic. We have so much fun. We're having dance parties before we go out on track this weekend. Probably because there's no pressure. Obviously championship was gone, so that was some big ups to Mud coming and doing the whole series. And yeah, man, that's pretty awesome. Obviously, yeah, just you're having fun the whole time, and that's what we need. So if we can get a few more guys, we don't mind. Like. We need the people in our sport at the moment, so everyone get on board, and yeah, let's make this championship better than we've got now.
Yeah, great stuff, and an awesome. Thanks. I just want to by trying to end up as positive as we can. Okay, let's put our sport in perspective. And Simon Mead from the Motorcycle Distributors told us 2 years ago, in New Zealand we sell as many bikes in 12 months as they do in India in 4.5 hours. Right? Less than half a day. So when you're talking about how the distributors get behind it, they've got to go to India and work half as hard on any one day, and New Zealand can be forgotten about. So we've got a sport here that we've got to get in behind. So to all of you keyboard warriors out there, just grab a mirror and have a bit of a look and realise that we are all the sport. To Andy and the crew, against all the adversity, and some of it's just BS, but they still carry on. We started with nothing. We started here around that was an absolute rubbish civil construction mess up. I think it was a Waka Totahi job by the looks of things. But well, without being into politics, for poor Flea and the crew, it was a disaster. And what have we ended up with? We've just risen a mountain. We've gone to Everest and back again. It's been sensational. And it's a whole lot of people behind the scenes. And they're people like us. Andy, he's the racer. I'm envious. He's got a TZ 750 sitting there, one of the most beautiful looking bikes you can ask for, because he's passionate about the sport and doing it. The Auckland Club here today, there are 5 officials working in a box here. I got to 131 years, I'm pretty sure, is the amount of officialdom that they could grab here. We go to all these other good clubs. We can go to Teretonga. Teretonga was back like it hasn't been before in a few years. 6 years since we'd been there. Fabulous to go back there. We know Motorcycling Canterbury setting the scene. Great to go to Manfield. All these places. I'm not putting any one different to any other. What I'm trying to say is the sport is ours. We got to own it. You hear these positive words from people? We're going to go back and make things better. You all go back and help to make things better, because to have a better sport, we've all got to get behind it in a positive way. Sidecars, we love you. You're part of us. Great to hear. It's sensational what we've got to offer. What Ctas can show to the world is superb. And to Grant and that team working on a limited budget with some gear that they're showing the rest of the world we can do it. Folks, the sport is ours. We deserve it. We own it. We all together make it better. Let's hear it for road racing. Well done. Thank you. God bless everybody. Have an awesome trip home. They tell me we're not leaving until the street lights come on, so there's a bit of a party. Come and have some drinks, come and have some fun. God bless you all. See you again. Thank you.